Terry, look, I realize that I have the benefit of a better education. I've got to go to Ivy League schools. My family life was and I know that's a long way from your beginnings. And I want you to know that I try to take that into consideration. But listen, hey, you can't put me and the project in this awkward position. It's necessary for you to learn a couple of simple skills to accomplish this job. You understand that, don't you?
I do, boss.
Really? Of course. It doesn't take a Harvard education to figure that out.
No. I worked at the shredder and I read the manual and I did and I...
4 accidents last month, Andy. I mean, I'm surprised you still have 3 fingers on your left hand.
Well, I almost lost that one, you know. I almost lost this one, but thank goodness I pulled it out just in time. Well, I know. I am learning. I'm trying.
Frankly, there's only a few choices I have. There's only a few choices. I can let you go. I can recommend you for some time off to pull yourself together, but frankly, I don't think that's a viable possibility. Or I can perhaps find some tasks for you to do around my estate and take you out of this.
Shift.
I can't pay you as well as you're making now, but after all.
So you're going to fire me?
Well, let's think about it as an occupational change. You could come to our house. I have a little guest house you could stay in.
But I've been working for 6 months trying to learn that shredder thing. I read the whole manual and everything.
You're never going to learn it.
What do you mean I'm never going to learn it? You don't even give me a chance. I mean, look at Thomas. He's been 2 years, and you pat the guy on the back. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. You let him make mistakes. Okay, I almost lost my finger, and you say like you try to be a nice. Don't be a nice guy with me. I could tell what you were trying to do.
Well, listen,
you just want me to get you just want to get me out the door so that you can hire that.
Thomas has worked hard, but I see you have a point there.
I saw you looking at that Isabella when she came to interview. I saw that. And the way she was...
Let's not start that. Let's not make false accusations. You think anybody believe you over me?
I saw the way...
Over me? You saw?
I saw.
What did you see?
What was there to see? Now look, I want to keep the job with the shredder.
Well, I think we can probably work something out. Of course, we're going to have to understand we're going to have to be loyal to each other.
Well,
I have a family too, you know.
Yes, I didn't think your wife would really like to.
That's not, please, that's not, I didn't mean to bring up my family.
Don't be afraid to go lower, Patrick.
I didn't mean to bring up my family. Let's forget about that.
No, I'm not going to forget about that.
Look, you've got what you want. It's fine.
Well, I'm not sure I've got everything I want. I think maybe I want a promotion. Maybe.
Well,
I mean,
when you put a little more time in, maybe.
I mean, look at the way you dress. For a boss, look at the way you dress. Look at your shoes.
It's Friday.
I mean, at least you can say about my shoes that they're shined. But look at your shoes. Friday, what kind of an excuse is that?
You know, you don't have to wear the customary suit, so I dress casually.
With your shirt tail hanging out? You think the men and women on this shift, I see them. I'm down there next to the shredder. I hear them talking about things they say about you behind your back.
Really? Is that true?
Oh. they call you fathead, meathead, actually,
Oh, no.
old meathead,
Oh God.
old meathead. So
Oh jeez.
I think I could handle a big chair.
Well, you probably could, but yeah. Well.
I mean, I think you should just let me take it around. I think maybe I should take it for a test drive, don't you? Just get it, just.
Shift.
Well, I guess so. I guess so. I don't feel so good.
You don't, huh?
No.
Well, I wouldn't either.
You know, it's not.
I just talked you out of being a boss. What kind of a guy are you?
Well-
You talk about leadership. What kind of a guy? You gave us all a lecture this morning about leadership? You can't even sit in your chair? I'll tell you something.
Well,
I'll tell you something. You know about that shredder? That's because the boss, and I'm talking the big boss, told me to try this. It wasn't my idea. He said, that jerk, he's getting ready to farm you out, pal.
really?
Yeah, he told me I could have your job if I could talk. What a jerk you are. What a jerk.
Well, Gordon, should I?
Now it's your turn. Now try to
Yeah,
lower.
did you hear me say shift?
Yeah, you're doing a beautiful job, by the way, but just
Well,
now fight back.
you couldn't even run the shredder.
Well,
Look at here. I can knock out 41 units in 1 minute 6 seconds. You were a total failure, and now you're going to try and sit in that chair. Well, that chair that is occupied by Rhodes Scholars, a man with your background. How in the world would you ever function at a luncheon meeting at the men's club?
I've already functioned.
I understand you were waiting tables there when we hired you. Of course you function. Oh, you're really you're the tops. You don't have any idea how people look at you. You pointed out my shortcomings. Why, I've been at this job for 40 years.
And that's the problem.
Well,
You're too old.
Oh, that's possible. I'm too old and too rich. I could buy you and sell you, and you know it.
You just try it,
You
mister.
have you have no possibility of surviving in this office.
Oh, yeah?
And you better get it straight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you're a man with a paper ass. Just check it. That's right.
Oh, my God! You're right! There's paper everywhere! Oh, Jesus! Come on!
All right. Now, get back in your own chair where you belong. You want another try at the shredder? Go ahead.
Please,
cut off the other three
Just let me
fingers.
try to shred one more
Go on. Cut off the other 3 fingers. Get in there.